Hi, everybody. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV. Was Sorisha Naidoo a side chick to Vivian Reddy before they got married? This is a question that a lot of people are asking themselves, including me, because it was mentioned by Neil, okay, when they were having that phone call with Maria. I honestly didn't talk about it that much when I was doing my review. You guys, I just mentioned it in passing. And I didn't really think about how Sorisha was going to feel about it when she finally heard what they had said about her. Okay. My understanding of Sorisha and Vivian Reddy's relationship was that this was not Vivian Reddy's first marriage. He was married to someone else before Sorisha, and then he got a divorce. And then when he met Sorisha, he was already divorced from his wife. And obviously, Sorisha was this young model slash actress. And I think as well, she had a radio show at the time. And Vivian Red was like, I want that for myself. I've worked very hard in my life. Okay. I want a trophy. And he got himself a beautiful Sorisha. Okay. Now, you guys, with Neil mentioning the whole thing about, Sorisha possibly being a side chick, we all know there's never just smoke without any fire. Okay. There's always something that is causing the smoke. And the way that Sorisha was so upset about it, because sometimes when you are just like overly upset about something that someone is saying about you, it's like, okay, is there some truth to what they are saying? I was expecting, you guys, that at the reunion, Sorisha is just going to come and say, I was never a side chick. This man was already divorced from his wife, okay? Signed, divorce papers signed, divorce decree issued, then we started dating. But that is not what Sorisha is saying, okay? Sorisha said that Vivian was separated. Well, that's not how she put it. She said, I am not a side chick. They were separated. I'm assuming that she means Vivian and his wife or ex-wife were separated. Now, you guys, this is a thing that made me feel like, okay, Sorisha, I need more, okay? Because obviously they were not divorced. If they are separated, they were not divorced. And did at the time when Sorisha met Vivian, was the wife under the impression that maybe the separation was a thing that they were doing so that they could work things out? Because sometimes couples do that, because when they are sure that they want to go their separate ways, what they do is that they divorce. When they are not certain yet and they feel like they still want to work things out, sometimes they just do a separation and then later on they come back together. So I do wonder about that, you guys. Also, I was asking myself, if somebody is separated and they started dating somebody, is that person not a side chick if there's still a marriage certificate somewhere? You know? I'm wondering, you guys. Remember, not so long ago, we had a story, Sika Mihlali and Leroy, where Mihlali started dating Leroy while Leroy was still legally married to his ex-wife. Okay, Mihlali kept saying to us, guys, listen, they were already having issues and they were going through a divorce, but we were out here saying, listen, as long as there's still a marriage certificate, that man is not your man. That man is married to Mary Jane. Okay. So now I'm thinking, is this the same case here with Sorisha? Okay. I still love her, but was she a side chick to Vivian Reddy? Okay. Because according to what we've been coming here on the internet saying, when people are dating men that are still legally married to their wives, we've been saying they're side chicks. So I'm out here saying, okay, I love Sorisha, but I can't change that now. Okay. I can't change it for lovely Sorisha now. Okay. I feel like she kind of was a side chick, you guys, if there was a marriage certificate somewhere. Because sometimes men will be looking around just to see, but they still just want to have that situation at home so that if they don't find anybody, they can still go back there. but the situation that is permanent, the situation that is legalized by the Home Affairs, the situation that is known by Ramaphosa, I guess at the time maybe it was Mandela. The situation that was known by Mandela is the situation of Vivian and his wife, okay? And he still had this situation here. And then when he realized it's okay, it looks like I'm going to get the young in here, then let me divorce my wife, okay? So was it wrong? Were they really wrong, you guys, when they said Sorisha was a side chick? Listen, I do understand her being upset and feeling like, listen, that's not a title that I want, because now she's married. She is with Vivian Reddy. Obviously, Vivian Reddy loved her, and he kept his promise. If he had promised that after I divorce my wife, I'm going to marry you, he did that. Okay. Is it still relevant right now? Maybe not right now, but if they are referring to that period, okay, it just depends, you guys. I just feel like she kind of wise. Okay. He kind of was. Maybe that's why she was so upset. In this article, you guys, over and above that, they do talk about the Neil situation, because there is a thing of Neil actually left because he was asked to leave. Okay. I still feel like there's nothing wrong that Vivian did if he did really threaten on Neil, because I feel like Neil is a man, and if you say things like that about a woman who is married, you have to hear from their partner. If you don't hear from their partners, there's something wrong. You have to hear from them. So I'm just wondering, you guys, when they said that Neil was asked to leave, was it Vivian or Vivian's people? Because other people are saying it might not have been Vivian that came personally to say whatever that they said to Neil. It might have been maybe the lawyers, maybe they sent a letter and all of that to Neil. I'm just wondering, you guys, why did they say he must leave? Were they saying, listen, this is a woman's show. I don't even know what you're doing here, so make sure that you leave. I don't know, you guys. I guess now, with everything that is coming out after the reunion, I feel like I understand why he just came in and said what he said and walked out. Because I think what he was trying to avoid was having another back and forth with Sorisha. Because maybe at that time he understood that, you know what, it's not going to turn out okay for me to continue having a back and forth with Sorisha. Because at the end of the day, like I have been saying for a very long time, you are still a man, so you are coming on stage with all of these women, and you are coming with your masculine energy here, to confront women. So I think that he just walked out because he did not want to be in trouble more than he already was in trouble, you guys. So yeah, I guess I understand now him not even wanting to explain and all of that, even though it would have been great to hear the explanation of certain things, but that's it, you guys. Okay. Now, when it comes to Sorisha leaving the show, I think Sorisha likes doing the show. I say she likes doing the show because she never needed to do the show from the beginning, you guys. She never needed Real Housewives to show to Sorisha, but she still did it. Okay. So, and me, just because I like Sorisha, I do want her to come back. And also, I do feel like a franchise needs a few OGs to remain when they change it. Okay, sometimes it doesn't work out when they get rid of all of the OGs. Okay, the Real Housewives of Atlanta has never been the same ever since they got rid of the OG Nenelex. Okay, so I do want some OGs to remain. So I like the fact that Sorisha and Nonko are still here, and they are two of the people that started the show. So I would want Sorisha to come back, but I'm not understanding her saying that she will come back if the show changes and it becomes more inspirational. You're part of the cast. You're supposed to be more inspirational yourself. So I'm just wondering, you guys, what she means by that. But anyway, we might get Sorisha back next season. We might not get her back. I feel like we are likely to get her back. I think she's going to calm down, and I think that maybe the ladies that she was having issues with might watch the reunion and feel different, especially Maria. She might give her a call and maybe they might talk, and then she might feel different after that, and then maybe she's going to come back. Okay, I haven't given up on the idea of Sorisha coming back, even though I know some of you are said, listen, Sorisha, it's foot sex, she must go. I get you. For me, it's not a futek yet. I feel like I still would love to see her back here. But she might have been a side chick at some point. Guys, they were saying Neil was saying negative things about Ocean's Mall. I'm like, what negative thing can you say about Ocean's Mall? She was talking about construction people not being paid. That guy is a liar. You think Vivian is not paying people? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.